Okay, so we got anywhere we were?
Wherever the statement is. Yeah, I don't think it can be,
You can't play.
no, there's no part of it you can play, because the whole context is results, and I understand the statement, but the context can't be provided without reference to inadmissible evidence.
I agree. You can't play it. But you can bring her in, play it to her, offer it, and then ask her the question whether or not she in fact at some point in time has lied. That's kind of
How do you close tailor that so that everything she said is a lie? Because this was a very discreet and exclusive lie.
wider range of stuff.
It covers what she heard Scott say about what happened after he went back in the house.
But I think, I mean, they raise a good point, and I think the issue needs to be brought out. She did lie for at least part of this. I think then that you can come back and ask her the portion that she lied about, and not to say what she lied about, but the part where Scott told her things. And that's not hearsay, because there's no facts being admitted. It's just that's the portion of the deposition I lied about to protect Scott. So I think they have to have something, but you have the ability to come back and limit to what the lie addressed. But I'm still not sold on the manner in which we present that. But, I mean, it has to be done, and we have to do it.
Very slippery slope. I mean, we gotta, if we're gonna do it, we gotta do it right. And I think if we play it to her and then ask her if she admitted to the state attorney's office that she lied to protect Scott, that's all I'm interested in, lying to protect him. If she says yes, then I have no objection. On the other hand, if Mr. Will follows that up with saying that, isn't it true that the only thing that you lied about was what Scott told you, but not the specifics?
Oh, absolutely not the specifics.
As it relates to what? See, that's the problem, is she gets a lot of stuff from Scott, and if everything she says about what Scott told her and what she learned is a lie, then all of a sudden Kendall Walls is a liar. It was a very discreet lie to begin with, and now it's much larger than it ever was.
Well, respectfully, Mr. Will,
I agree with
she
you that
says
she lied.
that she lied during deposition, she lied about the sand pit, she lied about
No.
Scott. Well, I'm just reading what it says.
You didn't, that's somebody else's notes, it's not
Well,
what the tape says.
I think it is. You say these, and she confirms it.
She didn't, I don't think so. I led her to the point where the lie started, and the lie is about what Scott told her after she got dropped off. It has nothing to do with the sand pit. See, that's the
All right,
problem,
let's
you
just-
cross-examined her on your notes rather than listening to the
I
tape.
didn't even have the notes. And I mean, I read the notes, so I did it from memory. I knew what I was trying to get at, which was the fact that she had lied to protect Scott, which is what I asked her. And
The thing that she lied about isn't even admissible, though. That's the problem, Steve.
a lie is a lie.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get that part in, but the comeback on part of the state is what we have to address so that it's properly limited, but properly addresses it. The way that I see this, and I was focusing on the part of what Scott told her, so I don't know if there's discrepancies on anything that she herself saw, but the point is, she lied on the part that Scott told her happened when she was not present.
I think that's a fair representation.
If you asked it exactly that way, I don't think I have anything to come back and address. When you gave your deposition, did you lie about the part that Scott told you occurred after you had gone home? Or something along those lines?
Respectfully, I shouldn't be put in a position where I should have to ask that question. I should be allowed to ask her whether or not she lied to protect Scott. And then it's the state's responsibility to rehabilitate their witness that lied. And I think that he certainly can say that, and I don't have any objection to it.
I'm sorry, did she just all of a sudden become a state witness when she's been a joint witness for
Our
4 days?
joint witness, yeah.
I think you have the same responsibility here that I do, Steve. Let's not
No.
paint somebody worse than they are for something that happened.
I'm not, but the point of this exercise is really very straightforward. She's admitted that she lied. We found out about it very late in this proceeding. And the bottom line is that the question that I asked her was fair. Did you at any point in time lie to protect Scott? And the answer to that question is she did. And she has denied that. And I think that she should have to admit it, because we have that evidence in front of us. And I don't have any objection to the rehabilitation of her being limited to the question that the judge said, because did you lie about what Scott told you while you were gone from the Greenlaw house? And I'm fine with it, but I don't think I should have that.
And you're proposing that Ms. Wall's here to take before that line of questioning?
Well, my question, Judge, is if she doesn't hear it, can she properly respond to anything we might ask her? Now, we might bring her back in and ask her if she's admitted at some point in time to the state that she lied about certain parts to protect Scott, and if she's going to acknowledge that, fine. I don't have any problem with essentially proffering to her what it is that we would be asking her if she's going to admit it. But if she doesn't, then I think we have to play it to her and give her responsive.
Let's do this. Let's bring the jury in, put them back in the jury room, and then we'll do the proper with Ms. Wall. So you're going to need to tell the jury they're going to need to sit back there comfortably for a while. Yes, ma'am. Well, I think I have a couple of your
Yes.
things that you may need.
Is there anything you would need for other purposes? Stay here.
No, I think the issue that we're addressing now will be the recording, which is going to be transcribed, and the follow-up questions. So I don't think those need to be in for appellate purposes, but you can put them in if you so choose.
He stays like that.
Jury. she's got it on here, but she needs to take it off before the jury comes in, because then when she gets up and walks in front of the jury, no, they're not coming in right now, keep it on. And to make sure that we address that.
It's at least 15 degrees colder in there than it's
Okay. All right, Ms. Walls, the jury's not here. I know that seems strange, that seems odd, but there's a portion of your testimony that we've been talking about that we want to talk about before we bring in the jury. We're going to let the attorneys ask you questions, you're still under oath, and then we're going to talk about how that will be addressed with the jury. Okay? Mr. Lawrence?
Ms. Walls, on or about January the 22nd, here just like a week or so ago, you were interviewed by the state attorney's office in this case about some statements that you might have made previously at your deposition that may not have been true. Do you remember being asked about those questions? And did you admit to the state that you had lied at your deposition to protect Scott?
Yes.
And essentially what you lied about was what Scott told you about what he either saw, heard, or whatever
Yes.
over at the Greenlaw while you were gone.
Yes.
Anything, Mr. Wilson?
Everything else you said in your deposition was true?
Yes.
Wait, it's going to go when the jury's in? That will be your answer when the jury is present? Is it?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm asking. Will
Yes.
that be your answers to those questions when the jury is present? Are you ready to bring the jury
Well,
in?
man, I'm doing this just winging it.
No, I totally agree. This is the best way to do it. After we learn to tape, the notes were not accurate.
Let's take a break ourselves. They had a break, we didn't. Let's take 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll bring the jury back in. You can keep the jacket on. Okay. I know it's cold.
I